Warning, this podcast is explicit. If you'd like to listen to the uncensored version of the podcast, go to substack.com/@hyperthots.
Yes.
Welcome to Teresa and Diana's Talking Time, where we talk about things. Yet to be named. Yet to be
we
named
have a couple
Talking
of
Time.
names. Talking Time. That's
Fairy
funny.
tea time. But I don't know. I don't think we need to say it's tea time because I want to be like more intellectual. It's not just tea.
I agree.
It's more than tea. It's like matcha, if you know what I mean. It's like refined and from it's ceremonial grade matcha from only the finest tea trees in Japan.
Yeah, no, it's very I think sweet and shiny is kind of cute. That's still what my vote is.
Shiny. I don't know. I don't want it to be corny though.
Oh, okay.
Not
but
saying
it is
that
a podcast.
Yeah. The thing is, it can be not corny as a podcast because we're not like doing it for like ad revenue. You know what I mean?
That's true.
We're just doing it for the hang, bro.
No, that's true.
The hang,
I
girly
also
pop.
thought about. I also Hyper Hot was the other
What?
name that I came
I mean,
up
you've
with.
come up with 3 more ideas than me, so I guess I can't be mad. I don't know. I think just like Teresa and Diana talk about things, something like that. Like not that exactly, but maybe having our names. I don't know. No, we can't have our names.
It should
in
have
it.
our names in it.
Wait, should it have our names in it?
Or at least that's why I kind of like sweet and
Hyperthoughts, because it's like
Hyperthots.
We're having thoughts, but also we're like
Oh,
thoughts.
that's actually really good.
Thank you. I mean,
That's
I don't want
actually
it to
pretty
only
good.
have to be about hyperpop, but also, it doesn't have to be because we can do whatever. Because we're still hyper thoughts, even if we're talking about other things.
No, it's true.
Damn, are we about to have the first hyperpop podcast?
Maybe.
That's sweet. Oh my god, that's gonna be so funny. Okay, well,
no,
I guess
it's gonna be funny.
Okay, I guess we have the name now. Hyperthoughts.
Hyperthots. Let me Google that real quick and see if it's like
Hyper.
Or yeah, you Google it.
Thoughts. I'm spelling it like thought crime.
Yeah.
No, there's nothing. Hyperthought. It's just like someone's SoundCloud.
Okay, I don't.
So
care
we're
about
good.
that. Yeah.
Hyperthought Discord emoji, a custom emoji created by Cat for Discord. Oh yeah, this person only has 19 followers on SoundCloud.
Okay.
Okay, slay. Yeah,
Slay.
fuck small artists.
Yeah, fuck. I have one that's like I got Hyperthought software and there's like a crazy like FBI thing. It also looks like there's a book.
I think it's like we're gonna be fine. We could just say Hyperthought.
Yeah, we're gonna
podcast.
literally be fine.
Hyperthoughts podcast. Hyperthoughts.
There's an Urban Dictionary. A stage of thought where your thoughts are racing constantly, usually
But I'm
granting
spelling
you
it-
superhuman
But
mental
I'm
abilities.
spelling it like thoughts.
like H
THOT.
THOT.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hyperthoughts. I remember that Thought Crime got low-key canceled because people said they were like appropriating sex workers like or something like that.
Who is Thought Crime?
Oh, that's my friend's band. It's like Cybergrind. Do you know Haley or what Mel? Okay, well anyways, it's just some friends I have. We know each other through like 100 gex. Not Discord, fuck Discord. Facebook chat.
That's cute.
Facebook group chat. But yeah, they're cool. They're actually really good. I've done a couple songs with them. Not actually really good. Thought Crime is good. It's like trans girl screaming.
Yeah, no,
like-
I'm looking at the band camp right now.
Yeah, they rock ass. They're so good. Yeah, I'm actually on their last album. We did like a PC music versus Cybergrind type sound.
That's sick.
So it has like a little like cutesy breakdown or whatever. But yeah, no, this is gonna be exciting.
I'm very excited. I'm very exciting. Yeah, I guess I'm trying to find this album. I want to listen to the song.
Which one? It's called Digital Drift.
Oh, Digital Drift. I see.
Damn, the song is
Okay.
like 15K streams. Let's go.
That's sick.
Well, I mean, they actually they're on a label called Prosthetic Records, which is like has actual label money, I guess. I don't know. They do like hardcore, whatever. Mostly guitar music, but They have a good little fan base.
Are these your vocals in the screamy vocals in the beginning?
Fuck no, I can't do that.
Okay.
That's Haley. That's my pal.
Oh,
and then I'm going
sick.
like doop a doop a doop boop. I come in later, real cute like. Oh my god, I'm gonna smoke a joint. I'm literally holding the mic in my hand.
That's really cool, but also you should put it on a stand.
I will put it on a stand, but if I try now, it's gonna make a lot of noise. So
Yeah.
This will be fine for the test.
No, it will be fine for the test. I think it'll be fine for the test. So that's the other thing is
Hyperthots.
Yeah, Hyperthots. What do we do? What are we thoughting about today?
Well, we're thinking that we're twinking. We're hyper twinking. Well, we're thinking about our podcast. We're thinking about our podcast. How fucking silly it is to have a podcast, but also how based it is, because also there's no one else doing hyperpop podcasts for a good reason.
For a good reason, presumably. There's no one quite as desperate as us right now.
We're not desperate. We're trying to talk shit. That's what I'm saying.
No, we are trying to talk shit. We are trying to talk shit.
Not only are we trying to talk shit, we're trying to wax poetic on the state of society.
I agree. I have a lot to say about the state of society, but what are your thoughts about society?
My thoughts about society? Well, I think it's pretty bad, honestly. No, I think we live in one. We live in one.
We do live in one, and it does suck.
Yeah, I'm like low-key Joker pilled these days, so it might not be the best time to ask me what I think about society.
But this is the test episode, so it's perfect.
Oh, so I can talk about society. I think we should put this up as on Substack or something like that.
Yeah.
I think we should put all our stuff up on Substack, and I think that we should put it everywhere. But Substack might be a good idea, though. Okay.
Yeah, I think so too. Because Substack has the little podcast thing now.
Substack, I follow this bitch on. Can I say bitch? It doesn't matter.
Yes, you can say whatever you want. I'm not really gonna. Okay. I don't think we should care about censoring. Yeah, it doesn't
matter. It's not like we're gonna get fucking blacklisted for.
Yeah.
But, I follow this bitch on TikTok named Coco Moco, and I always get her shit. Actually, I don't even think I follow her, but they put shit on your For You page if you seem interested. But today, or yesterday, she was like, I have this 5-year cycle of media theory, and TikTok's at about 5 years, and it's seeming kind of desolate. And so I think that Substack is going to be the next thing, and it's going to be more writing and intellectual, but also they have videos on there. So maybe if we get on Substack early, we'll see if Coco Moco was right.
I completely disagree.
I heard her say that, and I was like, I'm glad you think so, but I feel like nobody wants to read. So
nobody likes reading, and on top of that, Substack has also already been weirdly canceled in a way. So
How?
I kind of don't. Because there was a moment where there were a bunch of, and it's hard to tell. I couldn't really find any of the articles by the supposed Nazis that Substack was platforming. But that was a big issue for a while, and a bunch of people were talking about it. Because
that's why we should be on Substack, because we fit right in.
Because we are Nazis.
First episode, we are Nazis. We're like, we shouldn't say stuff that'll get us canceled. Diana Starshine's a Nazi. No. Actually, people said that about me on Twitter before, low key. So whatever.
I can kind of imagine that. I feel like everyone.
Oh, you don't know the tea.
Gets called
what
that.
happened? What happened was I said that there was bad hyperpop rappers, and people were like, "That's racist." And I was like, first of all, I was talking about white rappers, so duh.
Yeah, what?
And everyone who's normal in real life is like, "Oh, when you said hyperpop, I thought of white people." So what the fuck?
Who said it was racist? Why would
a ton of people on Twitter, dude? And someone so I was also getting a lot of followers because I was basically saying, fuck all this stupid rap shit, take me back to girly pop music, girly hyper pop. And so I was getting a bunch of followers from saying that because a lot of people agree with me. Yeah. And so someone was sitting on my follower count, waiting for it to go up to a Nazi dog whistle number. I forget which number it was. The like 1499.
Yeah, 1488.
1488. Yeah, they were literally waiting for that, and then they screenshotted that along with like to call me racist or something. And I was like, bro, how is my follower count being 1488 a dog whistle? Like
That's
the thing is, it changed right after that too. So they were literally like waiting. So if you're the person who did that, I remember who it is, but if you're the person who did that and you're listening to this, fuck you.
Yeah, no. Turns out they're getting canceled today.
They're not going to get canceled. I think like the thing is like, I think there's someone who just like has a lot of hot takes or like gets into drama on Twitter. And then sometimes they're right. And sometimes they're calling me a Nazi for having a certain follower count or something like that. But yeah, set the record straight. I was talking about white hyperpop rappers because obviously, like, I don't know what to say.
No, like literally.
Actually, you know what? It's not about that though, because not white rappers can also be bad. And I don't like that either.
It is true.
So, like,
it is true.
It's nothing personal against anybody. It's just like, I hate this. Like, I hated the era where it was like, people like, X marks the spot. You know what I mean? Or they're like, Apple every day type shit. You know what I mean?
No, sucks.
Okay, wait. He's not even the biggest culprit though, because at least he has good beats. Because it was more like people who were just trying to be 100 gex in like 2021, 2022, where they were just doing like people. There's still people like that, but gives off a bad vibe. If you're listening to this and you're a fan, please, I would love to be proved wrong. Every time I say something is bad, I don't want it to be true. I would rather them not be bad. You know what I mean? I would rather the situation was not bad. That's how I feel about fucking like COVID and shit. I don't want to be right.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be right. It's terrible. Like, it's so bad. Like, it's so bad. But sadly, all of the data says that. So anyways, what I was saying is with I would love it if I didn't get the right vibe, but almost everyone who I've thought had a bad vibe, who I then met in real life, like from being a musician, their vibe in real life was exactly the same as I thought.
Okay.
Like for example, that bitch Dust.
Yeah.
And no, Black Winter Wells. So Black Winter Wells. So there is this person, Dust, in the Portland scene who basically, you can tell this story someday.
Yeah.
But, in the Portland, who basically booked me and Galen, and we said yes, and then we found out they were a terrifying abuser, and we still played the show because we wanted the bag, and we had already booked tickets, and Black Winter Wells played the show with us, and I swear to God, they were exactly the same type of person as. I mean, no. Wait, no. Sorry, no. You're fine. Probably a nice boy. He's also, but he's bipolar and addicted to weed like me. So, insomniac, hypochondriac type beat. So actually, he's probably fine. But I'm saying Black Winter Wells was like Dust. They had the exact same vibe. Like it was giving copy paste. Like they were really the same person.
No, I was gonna ask about that. Like, did you get to talk to Black Winter Wells at all, or did you try to not?
Me and Galen kind of stayed away, but we had to a bit, also because they were playing right after us, and also just like we were like the second sort of like out of towner, like headliner type thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, they gave me like literally the worst vibe that I've ever experienced. There's a specific kind of, and don't cancel me, there's a specific kind of like greasy, dirty trans girl who's the most black heart. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I know exactly what you mean. Ramona and I spend a lot of time like dealing with and like talking shit about like those people.
Yeah, I don't trust anybody like that. I don't trust anybody. Like, no offense to people who use Discord, but I don't trust anyone who like has relationships through Discord. Like, I'm not saying everyone who does. I'm just saying that the ones who have like, there's so many groomers on there. That's all I'm saying, bro. There's so many groomers on Discord. I'm not saying everybody who's friends with people on Discord is a groomer. Don't cancel me. Every 2 seconds on the podcast. Don't cancel me.
No, that's the other thing. That's the other thing I want to pick your brain about. I want to pick the brain about like your canceling, your complex about being canceled. Because it's
not a complex. It's literally happened. Like
it has happened. But do you really think that it's like Like, how has that actually impacted you?
Well, I can't say how the situation like impacted my like I guess like online career, but I don't really give a fuck because we made up in person and she's a chill person and we got through our interpersonal conflicts and played a show together. But I just can't really say. I don't know if like, if I hadn't like been canceled for being a sex pest in quotes, would I be more successful now in hyperpop? I don't really think so, honestly, but I also don't care because A, you can't change the past. B, that shit was stupid. But also shout out, you're the girl, cat ears.
No,
if you're
that's
listening,
cute.
If you're listening, I'm glad we got to meet. But
No.
yeah, I don't think that it has. Honestly, like the thing it made me realize about this is actually, okay, here's my view on cancellation. The only people who believe in being canceled and want to be canceled can be canceled. People like fucking Kanye, Dorian Electra, they can just decide not to be canceled because they don't care.
Yeah. No, I remember the thing that you said to me when right after we did the DigiFay interview, when you and Galen just like, as soon as we ended the stream, you and Galen like both turned to me. I was like, okay, so what's the deal with the Dust situation? Which, by the way, Dust, if you're listening, get fucked.
You.
I got to talk. I know Galen Tipton, okay?
That's the flex. That's the flex.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
You're welcome for linking you. Jeez.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Dust. The thing is, like, when we met, I got the worst fucking energy from you. You remind me of Black Winter Wells.
Yeah.
You remind me of like just like the greasy manipulator. Like, you're so gross. Like, I can't.
Oh
even.
Yeah. No,
like,
but
all I remember. Oh yeah, continue. Sorry.
Well, but I wanted to say because I remember. Yeah, you said a thing. It's like, oh yeah, you can only really cancel yourself.
It's not you can only cancel yourself. You just have to accept other people canceling you.
Right.
Because, like, it's like Trump.
Yeah.
They can't cancel him. Azalea Banks, they can't cancel her. Like, she is canceled and she did fuck up her career by just being a bitch and not doing things and just being a bitch instead. Love you, Azalea, though. I think Azalea Banks was right about maybe 80% of the things she said. Maybe, I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah.
That's the
You'll have to fill me in on all of that because I know.
Well,
nothing
I'm not
about
like
Azalea
super
Banks.
caught up. I just listened to her like shitting on Dr. Luke and Kim Petras the other day.
Oh yeah.
And saying that Liz Y2K was better than Charlie, which I think is really funny. our thin blue lion queen. But yeah, who else can't get canceled? Lana Del Rey can't get canceled, even though she keeps doing problematic
J.K.
shit.
Rowling.
J.K. Rowling can't get canceled, literally, because like, if you're like, I'm not saying Lana Del Rey and J.K. Rowling are the same level. I'm saying that those are just people who just like don't believe in getting canceled. Like, they're not going to get canceled. Like,
well, yeah, no,
like even like people like people like, you know, Black Winter Wells, when they were no, not Black Winter Wells. There was this one person on Twitter who has like a bajillion names.
Oh,
maybe
I don't
it
know.
is Black Winter Wells.
Black Winter Wells does have a bajillion
I think
names.
it was Black Winter Wells. Fuck you. I'm glad that we didn't get closer. I'm actually curious. Like, I think the thing is, like, I'm assuming no one will listen to this, but I think if we say inflammatory enough stuff, someone will find it and like send it to the actual person.
No,
so maybe we
I'm
should
sure
actually
they will.
Censor people's names, low key.
Yeah. No, and plus
and wait, no, we should totally censor people's names.
Yeah, we probably should, at least at first, and then and it also depends on like who we're talking about, I think.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying everyone. I'm saying people who like we don't want them to know.
Yeah.
If that makes sense, or it's like blind items. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of like
that
blind
makes
items.
sense.
But also, if we wanted to be more like Azalea Banks, I'm not saying we should be more like Azalea Banks. I'm just saying if we wanted to, we would just say we're shit talking. I'm not saying I'm trying to be like the Azalea Banks of hyperpop.
Yeah.
Maybe Azalea Banks is the Azalea Banks of hyperpop.
I think so too.
She speaks on hyperpop a lot.
Yeah. No,
She fucking is dragging Charlie, dude.
Why?
So bad. She's dragging Charlie because she thinks she's not good, and she says she has bad vocal technique and sounds like a duck. And
that's a stupid thing to drag Charlie for.
I mean, no, she's like, they've known each other for a while, I guess. Like, Azalea booked Charlie at this show she had, I guess, in like 2014. But point being, she's just like, she doesn't like A.G. Cook either. You know about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one's really funny, though, because it's like for a super dumb reason. Also.
Yeah, that one is fucking hilarious because it was based on like his weird AI Bandcamp.
Yeah.
Like, it's so funny.
I'm typing Azalea Banks into Twitter right now.
Oh, I mean, if you want. She says some random shit is the thing. Like, I just caught her talking about Kim Petras and Slater and Tinashe, obviously. Tinashe is my mother, but she should say Free Palestine again. She said it a few years ago, but she won't say it now.
Yeah.
Because she's trying to be famous.
No, Tinashe's music is lit.
Dude, Nasty. I was like banging that the day it came back. Like, I was watching the video, like, oh, this is actually pretty good. And I was like, ooh, is somebody gonna match my freak? And I was like, you know what? No, my first listen to it, I swear to God, I was listening to it and I was like, this should be a song on TikTok. Like, for the nasty, I've been a nasty girl. I was like, this should be big on TikTok. And then like 3 weeks later it was. But I was streaming it before that, bro. Been streaming it since day one.
No, that's sick.
I actually got to a certain point. Huh?
What's Azalea Banks' account? What's her
I think
Twitter?
it's Cheapy XO, but it might be something else. It's honestly not worth looking up right now.
Okay. All right.
She just spouts thoughts. Like, she literally just says stuff. It's like that time that Aisha Erotica was doing too many drugs and accidentally called like a bajillion people faggots or something. I don't know if you knew about that.
No, I did not know about that.
Okay, I'll have to go. So I met this straight guy in real life whose friend is Aisha Erotica's boyfriend.
No way.
Yeah. And
That's
he's like a straight fashion guy. He's just like a little guy. He's chill. But I kept like grilling him. I was like, I know you're straight because you don't like hyperpop. And he was like, well, I like Gex and Aisha. And I was like, maybe you. I still think he's straight because he's bi, but he doesn't want to be. If you're listening to this, Danny, hi. I think we already talked about this in person, actually. But anyways, point being, I know he was there when Aisha was like tweaking out and she was just like being really mean to some gay people because the gay people treat her like a fucking animal. Like, I don't understand. Like, honestly, but yeah, she's in the Bay sometimes, I guess. I don't know. I'm not trying to be like, oh, like, I'm gonna, I gotta orchestrate a hang because it's really not that deep, but you know.
No, I mean, Aisha's
the guy is super chill.
Yeah, Aisha's story is like so fascinating to me, and I'm really glad she like wants to come back into the public light.
Oh, she needs to make a comeback because she goes viral. She goes viral on TikTok quarterly, bro.
Yeah, and her music's really good. Her music's really
she's
good.
Like one of the best.
Well, I mean, that's why Slater's thing. There was that whole doxing thing that happened, and so she like was like, "Oh, I want to remove like everything. Like, don't listen to my music. Don't talk about me."
And then people were putting up fake Spotifys for her.
Yeah.
I'm actually not clear if the Spotify that's up now is like her and she's making money off of it. I kind of think she isn't, which is kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
I'll have to ask. I'll have to ask the boy. I can ask, but also it doesn't really matter. But yeah, she's really good. She was definitely the reason that Slater was really good too, because she was making Slater's music. Actually, yeah. I mean, here's the thing. If I say something wrong, I would love to be proven wrong. Like, I would love that someone tells me like I'm wrong about anything on this podcast.
Okay, you hear that, guys?
I want to know the truth.
You can tell Diana she's
wrong. Tell me the truth.
You can't tell me that I'm wrong, though.
Well,
because my feelings
I'm going to tell you you're wrong, though.
My feelings will get hurt, and I can't handle anyone other than Diana telling me that I'm wrong about stuff.
I'm going to tell you you're wrong.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I don't think... I mean more so like if I'm not spouting the truth. You know what I mean? I also will get proven wrong by the future. Like, I will say predictive stuff and then something will like come out or like the future will go a different way. I hate it. I get why Charlie did it, kind of, but I hate it when they drop a fucking deluxe right after the album.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't even add that many songs. They only added three more songs. Like, no offense, but put one more, bro.
Where are the remixes also?
Oh, they're gonna come. They're gonna come.
Yeah, they have to.
We can make another retrospective episode. When they come out.
No, because that's the thing, honestly.
Or maybe
like,
make like half an episode. I don't know if we need a whole episode for that. Bro, Tinashe's on the top of the hot hits, or not on. She's on like the cover of the Hot Hits USA playlist, which has like 1 million likes.
That's sick.
Along with, oh my God, she's number 3. Let's go. No, but seriously though, I'm so happy. I've literally been streaming the song every day. Like, I haven't missed a day. I've maybe missed 1 or 2 days. But I've been trying to stream it every day. At least once. And not just because I want to stream it, because I like it. I like that song.
That's sick.
A lot.
I haven't listened to this. I haven't listened to
Nasty?
I haven't listened to Nasty
God.
yet.
Bitch.
I've only listened to
it.
the one album that she
God.
came out with a
Nasty's,
while
like,
ago.
Honestly,
and that was
no,
sick.
Nasty is literally the best shit that she's ever done, except for 2 On. They're tied. She has other good songs, and I've tried to get into her multiple times throughout the years, and I always thought she was good, but there wasn't like a je ne sais quoi. Like, she was really good, but I wasn't like. But yeah, I think that's, someone was like on Twitter was saying like, oh, Nasty really proves that like it doesn't matter like what you make. It's just like the time and place that it might blow up. And I'm like, not true. Better than all of other stuff that didn't blow up in the same way. Like, it's so good. And I've had some people say like it's not that good, but I think it doesn't have to be like as good as one of your certain best moments if the whole package and vibe is better. Like, more, not even better, but just more desirable to the most people.
Oh no, this song does go viral on TikTok literally all the time.
Yeah, I told you. 'Cause it feels like heaven when it hurts so bad. Baby, put it on me.
No, I was playing the song, and that was your vocals were going over.
I've been a nasty
that was really
girl.
Funny.
Oh yeah, Azalea kept singing it on her Instagram story when she was shitting on Charlie. She was saying like, yeah, Tinashe is like doing great, good job. Yeah, she kept being like, I've been a nasty girl. And as I am too. Here's the thing. I love that song because she invented the phrase, not invented, but like create a new vernacular of match my freak. Is somebody going to match my freak? And the crazy thing about Tinashe is I know I can hear it in her music. Like, she fucks good, but she hasn't found somebody to match her freak. Like, maybe she had it once, but it slipped through her fingers. But like, I can tell. Like, she's saying that honestly. Like, she's a freak, and they have not matched it.
No,
you know
it's
what
true.
I mean? I'm not saying she's like the most like crazy like weird ass swinging from the chandelier ass positions.
Yeah. No,
I'm just
I
saying
can
that,
definitely
like,
see that.
It's about matching the freak. It's not being the freakiest.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No, exactly. It's about finding.
And I pray every day for people who have sexual desire that you match your freak. So you find people who can match your freak.
No, it's true. I also pray. One love to everybody out here.
I pray, but not to the Christian God or the Jewish God.
The
just
Jewish
to be
God.
Clear. I don't pray the Jewish God. I pray to my God.
Yeah.
Which is the entire universe combined.
Which is Tinashe.
No, definitely not.
No.
Charlie's my God.
Charlie, yeah.
I pray to Taylor Swift. Queen. I pray to Nicki Minaj. I pray to Azalea Banks. I pray to Azalea Banks. If I pray to anyone right now, musically, it's Cash Cobain, but I don't think that it's quite there for a God. I don't know about that. Maybe I do pray to I don't pray to Kanye in terms of anything about him, but like the music is fucking fire and I love his music. But not all of it. I don't like all of it. I like everything up till I like Father Stretch My Hands, and after that he fell off.
I've always been a long time Kanye hater, and I'm so
as you
glad
should be, because he's a bitch.
I've finally now have an excuse to like talk shit, because like I've always gotten like. No, even back when everybody was like glazing
I love
Kanye
so much. Beautiful, dark, twisted fantasy.
I've always thought Anthony Fantano was right for giving My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy a 6.
I don't watch his shit, but he's the boy, dude.
He is the
Fantano
boy.
Rocks ass. I used to not like care about his opinions very much when he wasn't putting Galen on, but now he started putting Galen on.
Yeah,
and he's just had good, and he's good. Anthony, if you're oh shit, I've been like, I don't want to put this mic up on the thing, but I also don't want to hold it anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, I found a good way. Okay, hopefully this whole recording doesn't sound like shit because I've been holding the mic. But if it does, that's fine. But now I'm not holding it anymore. What was I fucking saying about Kanye, bro? Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, I was talking about Fantano.
Yeah.
I also think that giving Brat a 10, he's the only valid person to give Brat a 10 because he had Vroom Vroom as his favorite EP of the year in 2016. So he's actually not fake. I feel like all of these other bitches are fake as well.
I feel like all these other bitches are fake
doing
too.
Well. I'm a Charlie Stanny, dude.
Yeah.
Like, even I can gas myself into liking anything she does. There's very few Charlie things I haven't been able to gaslight myself into liking.
No, I've been listening to a lot of like pop too since Brat came out.
I mean, that's like her best album, to be honest.
Think
like
so,
not
honestly.
even my favorite, not my most spun, but it just is her best one.
Like track 10 is actually so good.
Every time you get too close, I run away.
Yeah, well, just the beginning of it, this little like sound collage bit at the beginning is so beautiful. And it's like I just want to drink you up. And it's like
No, I mean, that album is just objectively one of her best. I really like Delicious with Tommy Cash.
With Mr. Cash.
With Daddy.
Yeah.
One of my
No, he
daddies.
is not Daddy. I'm sorry.
I love to refer to different guys as Daddy.
No, I know,
so
but he's
I'm gonna
still
say
not.
Daddy Fantano. Daddy Fantano has gotten very good opinions.
Yeah, but Daddy...
Maybe he was always right, but I never really paid attention because he wasn't putting Galen on. He did review my songs, though.
I've never really given too much credence to his reviews. I've just thought he's always been, like, a very entertaining person to, like, watch. And Calciuchesta is really funny. Calciuchesta is really funny, and, like...
I don't know who that is.
Oh, yeah. See, that's the thing. I'm deep in the Fantano lore, but not because of his music. I just thought he was, like, I'm not because of his music opinions. I just thought he was an interesting guy, and I've been watching him for, like, straight up...
Why are you deep in the Fantano lore?
Because he's just, like, on you. Because I've been watching that shit since, like, literally 2012, dude. Like, I've been...
Oh, because you're on YouTube.
I'm on YouTube. He's on YouTube. He's been on YouTube forever. And no, the Calciuchesta
It's like, it's
era
giving
really
every
was the
time I
best
get to...
era.
It's giving every time I get too close, I run away.
Yeah, yeah. No, exactly.
And every time I say the words, I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
If you want to hear this podcast uncensored, go to our Substack, where you can listen to the podcast. And eventually we will have a subscriber version of that where we're going to talk even more candidly. So our Substack is substack.com/Hyperthots podcast. Thank you for listening. Bye.